Alright, so today we're talking about Inaros, but before that, I'm so over this is why I don't play in public squads, dude. I'm so sick and tired of fucking host migrations making you lose fucking everything. I thought they fixed that shit. I could have sworn there's some like host protection or some bullshit they implemented. Literally, I had like fucking around 15 Vitus Essence because I got a drop chance booster and I had my Smearkovat one off at that time, so I got a shit ton of Vitus Essence out the fucking window because of fucking host migration. And then the new host had such a fucking terrible connection, couldn't even fucking use my operator to open a door. It was like, you'd think they'd fix this shit by now, right? But whatever, whatever. We're not talking about that anymore. We're gonna talk about Inaros, and in my opinion, especially with the sale pass coming up, I kind of looked over some warframes. I'm thinking about bringing into that type of stuff, and Anaris is not one of them. And here's why. I don't. I think he's like how do you put it? He's like a kind of like a trap, not that kind of trap, but like a kind of like a newbie trap where they think, oh, well, Naros is immortal because he has all that health. And in the star charts and the sorties, yeah, he is. He is like with my build up like 8,000 health, with negation swarm and the augment, I'm pretty solid. I don't have to worry about dying, right? But from a design perspective, he's pretty poorly designed, and the tank department is pretty bad tank when it comes to like higher levels. So quickly about the design, the issue for Naros, I mean, it's not like an issue, but from a design perspective, the issue for Naros is that you don't have to actually play a Naros to, play a Naros. For instance, you don't have to use any of his abilities. All you have to do is just mod him out for max health and like handspring or some other bullshit, and that's it. That's it. If you look over his abilities, fucking thing. Look over his abilities. Realistically, you don't need to use any of them. And if you are going to use them, you're going to use his one and his four. His two is actually pretty good for locking down someone, but no one ever uses it, and it doesn't give him vulnerability. And his three is like CC and memes and shit. The augments whatever for it. Um, Actually, this could. I wonder if would have made this augment for Sandstorm even better if that it had the element on top of the slash damage, because then you could do vital slash on top of this, but that might have been too broken. But yeah, that's basically Inaros, right? That's why I have all the Umbral mods, not because he needs strength, it's because the Umbral mods boosts Umbral vitality, so that's why I do it. So yeah, from a design perspective, it's kind of bad. So like, let's look at Revenant, like a not really popular Warframe. Like I don't use him that much. Before you say, oh, you're just hanging on Inaros, he's my second most played Warframe. I've been playing this game for about like maybe 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I like him. I'm not saying, I'm not doing this just to shit on him. It's like Revenant, right? His abilities. His four is for cleanup, two makes you immortal, and then one combined with three makes you cleave through heavy targets. Like I think before they nerfed it on liches, you could use Revenant's one and his three to just like take off like a shit ton of his health. In my case, it take off 70% of his health. Um, I think that's the correct one, right? Yeah. And then just one by itself is just some light CC, anyways. And then three by itself is like some maneuverability and lifesteal. So that's something. His passive is kind of meh. Oh, and also Naruto's passive is pretty fucking bad. At least the first half of it. So also, I will. This is a slight nitpick, but I prefer the original Inaros deluxe skin. Like there was a change they did where they said like they made it either darker or something, and it completely fucked up some of my looks for him. And I preferred the old one. But this one looks alright. It's just a coloring change. It's not like they changed his skin or something. But anyways, back to the point about his passive, right? Um, yeah, this is useless. His sarcophagus thing only works for like 30 and 50, like the level 30s to the 50s. And if you're dying from Naruto at that level, and you're doing something wrong. The other half of its passive is it's not listed, but it's like a 25 or 20% lifesteal on finisher kills, which is synergized with his first ability, so that's nice. I don't think that's bad. But yeah, that's why I don't think Inaros is good design wise. And then when it comes to actual like tanking wise, when it comes to high levels, with this build I have, I get 67 damage reduction, and I'm gonna do a couple tests and you'll see that Inaros kind of falls off pretty hard when enemies start to scale up. And the tests that I might do, you say, okay, well that's unrealistic. Well, with the Steel Path, seeing a level 100 plus is going to be very common, and yes, you will see some Eximus units. Will you see 8 of them grouped together? Probably not, but this is just for the demonstration of how Inaros deals with damage in general. Like, at least with high damage, like, you know, actual, like, face melting damage. I'm going to compare it to Mesa, because Mesa has a 95% damage reduction on her 3, plus she also has a couple of augments that can help her out survive a little bit more. But even Mesa is going to have a problem with surviving here. Because I think what people are going to realize, or if you're like kind of new to the Steel, like I mean, I'm assuming if you're doing Steel Path, then you already have a grasp on the game. But maybe if you're like someone who's like trying to, you know, just happens to unlock all the notes because they're completionists and they want to see what the hell this is about, maybe this can help you out. Because you will get to a point where you realize that the best kind of tank are Mags and Hildren, like things that can shield gate. Because again, shield gate makes you pretty much immortal if you can refresh it constantly. And Inaros, he doesn't have any shields, so he doesn't have that opportunity. So this is 4 corrupted heavy gunner Eximus, level 130. Yes, I know this is not realistic. This is just a damage test to show you how it deals with sustained damage. And I don't know if that's a bug, but usually only one of them shoots. Yeah, like one of them shoots while the rest of them like just walk. Oh no, we got 2 now. You know, this isn't bad for tanking. You know, that's not bad. I feel like with Arcane Guardian and like a carrier or like some medi race shit, you'd be fine with Inaros. Like, you know, like this isn't bad, but I'll show you Mesa real quick. I probably should have timed this in some way, but let's kill them. All right, I'm gonna go grab Mesa, and I'm just gonna use Mesa with her 3 without the augment for it. Because I use a shattering, staggering shield augment. It's actually really good. It usually goes in this slot. All right, same test. And also another benefit that Mesa has that Inaros doesn't is this. Oh look, my shield's down. I can get it casted because shield gating. Also another thing too is that shields also have damage reduction on top of them. I think it's 20%, but Mesa's damage reduction also applies to her shield. Now it's not additive, I don't believe, but it might compound or something. Like it might be like Shatter Shield plus her actual shield might be around like 98 or 90, maybe even 99 damage reduction. I don't know. It might not be that big, but still. You can see that with my shield up and my Shatter Shield up, like they're barely touching me. They are barely touching me. And again, if my carrier decides to heal up, you know, it's going to get even better. And again, the added benefit is this is just one ability. I have this. This is CC. This stops them from shooting at me. Inaros has that too with Desiccation, but it's not as convenient as this. And then like let's do this testing and let's throw in the staggering shield augment for even more CC. I mean, you can use Scarab Swarm, but I don't know. Like it's just I just think in terms of tanking potential, it's not. He's not gonna. He falls off pretty hard at high levels. At least from my experience. Like I'll do a mod thing. I'm like, damn, these guys are fucking destroying me. No stacking shield. Yeah, this build isn't optimal by any means, but it's how I build Mesa. Same thing with Inaros. I don't know if there's like an optimal way to build them, but I just do it on the health mods and Hunter and Adrenaline and just call it a day. Let me get rid of these. See, they're stagnating themselves. It's more CC. Look, more CC, and look, now I'm untouchable. Well, theoretically, I'm untouchable. Because if they do get in a shot off, they'll stagger themselves. See, like, this compared to Inaros at higher levels is pretty much life or death. And then, again, all this on top of shield gating. Now, this is just Mesa. This is for Mesa. We can do other Warframes to show it off. But, for instance, let's go do the Bombard test, right, with burst damage. I think the simulacrum is like bugged bugged a bit because certain buffs seem to last on the UI even though they're not active or like, you know, I don't know. Last time I was in here, I put on like, oh wait, I actually hold up. Let me kill these guys. Let me shit. Also, I do have adaptation on Inaros. This is not health. This is energy. Alright. Same build. Just gonna let them shit at me. I'll get rid of the bubble. They're chunking me pretty hard. The Cavalcade Guardian's up. And it's not as bad as chunking me, but still. Kinda wish more than one of them would shoot, but whatever. Actually, you know what? I might do the Corrupted Corpus Crewman, because those shotgun, the bores that they have really fuck you up. Hold up. Let's try that. Let's do that as a test. I don't have them unlocked. No, crewman, yes. Do like, yeah, 4 of them, 130s. Again, this is, with Steel Path coming out, this is not too crazy, right? We'll do 50,000 health, right? Most people have around that on Inaros normally. See if these guys do the... Yeah, they're fucking me up. They are fucking me up. And I just want them to kill him and show that his passive is fucking useless, even on like unarmored enemies. See if I can break. I was like, let me see if I can break off his shield. But yeah, like this ain't gonna work out. So yeah, let's try that with Mason now. And look, oh no, my shield's gonna break. What do I do? Oh look, shield gating. That just saved me. Oh look, staggering shield augment. I have more CC. Also, electric blocks are fucking insane ever since they reworked status. I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they did, but goddamn, electric blocks are fucking savage. Yeah, but you see, like, this compared to Inaros, and then, here, let me reset this so I don't have a... I'll take off staggering shield and, I won't use my 2, but, like, let's see. Again, shield's still up. I'm not getting chunks nearly as hard as Inaros is. I think, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's like, I guess, a little showcase about, you know, Inaros might not be the best tank for arbitrate. I mean, like, I could try to show you a mod survival, but I'm not trying to do that for an hour or something. Like, besides, this thing's gonna be 480p anyways, because for some reason Warframe, like, it captures all my other stuff in 720, but Warframe for some reason is 480. I have no idea why. We'll go show off Hildren, by the way. I'll show you a cool little thing you can do with Hildren, if you didn't know already. Here's the build. It's probably gonna be irrelevant for this part, but I keep Balefire Surge just for nullifiers, but I usually swap this out with Augur Cord for more shield. But what you can do with Hildren is, where the hell is my gear? You can purposely put on a Decaying Dragon Key and make your shields real low, and then you practically become immortal because your 2 will always restore all your shields. So for instance, I can do this. Although you might run into the part where you overstrip their shields and then you got nothing left. Oh no! My shield's running out. What do I do? Oh no, I can't. Oh, I was going to say. Anyways, in case you can't strip any more shields, so I run Vazarin, because then you can just do this, and then, like, oh, that's not Vazarin. I thought I had Vazarin on. It says I had Vazarin on, but whatever. But the idea is you use Vazarin with Mending Dash, and you make yourself invincible while your shields recharge if anything ever happens. But yeah, you can, and if you have a full set of Arcane, Aegis and Arcane Barrier, then you can either have your shields regen while you're taking damage, or just have it immediately reset, so... Like, Hildren's pretty good. Mag can just do this, but, like, without the Decaying Dragon Key shenanigans, she can just do this, by using her 3. Her 3 instantly restores her shields. Well, I think it might have a... I think they said it delays her shield gate by just a little bit. There's Mag. Again, this isn't the most, you know, jaw-dropping, I know, like, oh my god, this totally disproves, like, Inaros is not a good tank, but I hope it shows that, at least in the Steel Path, when enemy level starts to, like, you know, when they start to hit real hard, Inaros cannot hang out there. He can't. Not with the other ones. I think Chrome might even have a better time because he has a shield gate plus his Vex armor. But yeah, like actually, let him hit me real quick. Oh yeah, counterpulse on fuck. Also, yeah, Mag has really good augments like counterpulse. Yeah. Can you like shoot at me, please? Thank you. And then shield gate's back. So I mean, it's up to you. I mean, there's a lot of, I guess the good thing about Warframe, there's a lot of alternatives, but I think maybe for Earth Inaros is fine, but once you start getting to like the other planets on Steel Path, I'm gonna have a feeling that it's gonna drop off pretty hard. So I hope this is informative. Again, I love Inaros. He's one of my favorite Warframes, but at the same time, kind of hoping to change a little something about him because you know all he is just throw on health mods to frame and like that's it. I mean, some people like him like that. Maybe that's fine. I just kind of wish there's more of an incentive to use his other abilities, like his 2 and his 3. But yeah, that's just me. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching.